Good Wednesday morning. How do you deal with discouragement? And I ask myself, how do you deal with discouragement? I run to God. Let's look at Nehemiah 4 and see what Nehemiah did. Nehemiah, chosen by God, along with a remnant from the exile, mission-minded, to go back and rebuild the walls of Jerusalem. But there was opposition. So let's look at that opposition. In Nehemiah chapter 4, but it came to pass that when Sanballat heard that we build a wall, he was wroth, he was angry, and he took great indignation and he mocked the Jews. This is what he said to his brethren in the army of Samaria. What are these feeble Jews? What are they doing? Will they fortify themselves? Will they sacrifice? Will they make an end of a day? Will they revive the stones out of the heaps that we see of the rubbish which are burned? They're not going to be able to do that. Now, he had a cohort, Tobiah, the Ammonite, was by him, and he said, listen, even that what they're going to build up, if a fox stepped on it, he'd break down its stone wall. It's not going to hold up. Nehemiah and the Jews could have answered back, because sometimes when we are offended, when our feelings are hurt, when we're angry, when we're upset, the first inclination is to lash back, to retaliate. But the Lord says, vengeance is mine. I will repay. So Nehemiah went to the Lord. He said, hear, O our God, for we are despised. They're mocking us. Turn their reproach upon their own heads and give them for a prey in the land of captivity. Don't cover their iniquity. Let not their sin be blotted out. For they have provoked you to anger before the builders. So Nehemiah is saying, God, it's really not about us. They're really making fun of the work that you have charged us to do. So it's not about us, Lord. Look at how they're making fun of you. And then he's immediately, verse 6 says, so built we the wall, and all the wall was joined together unto the half thereof, half the wall built. They continued on course. The people had a mind to work. So here's how we apply that. How to deal with discouragement. Pray. Make that our first step. Talk to God. Stay on course. Don't stop because you hear discouraging words. Use the shield of faith. Faith is believing even though we don't see it. So that means let's not get caught up in what we see or hear, the naysayers, or what it looks like. But let's look to God, the author and finisher of our faith. Nehemiah chapter 4, verses 4 through 6. Sanballat and Tobiah mocked Nehemiah and the Jews. They talked about how weak the wall would be, that even if a fox stepped on it, it would fall down. But the Lord showed Nehemiah how to overcome discouragement. Come to me. And Nehemiah prayed to the Lord, and he and the people stayed on course. They continued to work because they had a mind to do so. Nehemiah 4 through 6, how to deal with discouragement. I love you. The Lord loves us. He so wants us to love one another. And God willing, I'll see you the next day. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Bye.